Hi, I'm Bill Betts from Pet Passion to Profit, and today I'm going to chat to you about why asking for a price check in a Facebook group is not going to help your business. So I'm obviously got my own Facebook group, Dog Grooming Business Help and Support, and I'm also hang out in a lot of other dog grooming business, a lot of other dog grooming Facebook groups, and there's so many out there. There's probably one for every single region of the UK, as well as the big ones and the national ones. And the one thing that I'm sure you probably notice, and I've certainly noticed, is a lot of pet groomers quite often ask for price checks for particular breeds within these Facebook groups. And not only do they ask one group, they then go in and ask many groups as well, all the groups that they're in. And I think there's an issue with this, and I just wanted to talk to you about that and highlight what I think could be the problem when asking for these price checks in the Facebook groups. So one of the questions that I often ask myself when I see these price checks is, does the person actually get any clarity from it? Do the people that are posting these price checks, do they actually end up making a decision? Do they get any clarity from the massive number of responses that they get and the large variation of prices they get on a particular post? Sometimes you'll see a post about a particular breed and the price could range from £35 all the way up to £75. And trust me, I really hope that you get one of my clients posting on that post, because if one of my clients is posting on that post, you want to copy their prices, because very often their prices are a lot higher than anyone else's within the group. And then I never know how these posts ends. You never get an update from the person that put the posts on saying, oh, thank you, I've now gone and charged this price. So how do people choose that price in the end? Do they take an average of what's been quoted and what's been said? Or does anyone actually go, they put the post into the group, and does anyone actually go and take the highest price quoted and then quote that to their customer? I'm pretty sure they don't. Hopefully they might take an average, but there's still issues with this. So another thing is, who sets the prices? Who says how much something should cost? Your prices need to reflect what your business needs. Now, if you're taking advice from another pet groomer on pricing, how do we know that they're not just about to go bust in the next few weeks or months? How do we know they're actually making any kind of profit within their business? I do speak to some pet groomers that run very busy salons, and when I ask how much money they take as a salary, they don't take one, because all of their money goes into their staff and into their business. Do you want to take advice from that pet groomer about their pricing? Probably not. Did you ask them the questions? Maybe they asked the question 6 months ago in the group, and then they thought to get the business in, they'd knock a bit of money off that price, and now you're quoting the lower price. It's a bit of a race to the bottom. Or maybe the person who's quoting a price, perhaps they're a lottery winner. Perhaps they don't need a lot of money in their life, and they're just quite happy to groom a few dogs a day and have a bit of cash in their pocket. So how do we know that the advice you're getting is the correct advice? And how do we know it's not going to be a race to the bottom? Are you going to take the higher price that is quoted on these posts? Now, if your costs are high as a business and you decide to take someone else's pricing on board, and that pricing is quite low, and you don't realize this, you are going to lose out. Your business is going to lose out for sure. You need to know your numbers before you can decide what prices you charge for each breed and what you charge for your customers. The other issue with asking Facebook groups for price checks for particular breeds is you're running the risk of taking on other people's mindset. Now, there's many people, and we see this in the groups, we see these mindset issues in the answers that we see in the posts. You're running the risk of taking on other people's limiting beliefs. Now, an example of a limiting belief is someone might say, well, I charge £40 for a Shih Tzu, but people won't pay any more than that round here. How do they know? How many times have they tested a higher price with people around here? That is a very limiting belief, and that's holding their business back. Do you want to inherit that limiting belief within your business? Or maybe people have got a poor money mindset. Maybe they don't feel they feel guilty about charging more money, or they feel greedy about charging more money, or they've never had much money in their lives, so they don't want to, they're scared about charging more money. you're running the risk of taking on these people's mindsets, and that's not going to help you, and that's not going to help your business at all. Taking on these mindsets are not going to help you to progress and grow your business. So let's start running our business on our own. Let's dig out our numbers, run our own race, understand our numbers, and then work out the money that we need to charge to run our pet grooming business and to make a career out of this pet grooming business. Now, if that's going to be difficult for you, or you feel you're going to find that hard work to do, then please get in touch. Send me a message on social media or an email, and get in touch and we can help you. We have things in place that can help you. You can find out more information on www.petpassiontoprofit.com.